Hello, this is Casey, and I'm back to do the mid-month, the end of January reading for Capricorn. I did pull a card for the energy for the next 2 weeks, and it's spring. It's a see your seeds grow. And it says you are ready to spring you are ready to bring to life all of your ideas, innovations, and projects. When this card appears, you are moving into a space that allows you to really grow, expand, and create in a way you've never done before. There are opportunities for abundance, including financial growth. And if you are starting something new, prepare for a major expansion in your life and soul. When the spring card arrives in the future position of a spread or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming spring will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. Okay, so we are going to do a Celtic cross with clarifiers for corn. First two cards. Okay. For January 15th through 31st, 2019. Okay, let me do just this a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we don't want to put those down yet. Those are my clarifiers. Okay, so the situation we have now is the Fool. Okay, you've completed a complete cycle. Okay, 0 through 21 in the major arcana are life stories, and this is the beginning. This is new projects. This is new lessons to be learned, new cycles, everything. Okay. This is the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is telling me that what you're wishing for is going to manifest, but I want you to pay attention to what you're thinking, because that is what the universe takes for a wish, and it's going to respond to whatever you're thinking. If you're dwelling on negative aspects, then you are going to draw in negative things. So reframe all your thinking to the positive, be joyful, and focus on what you do want. And this is telling me that you probably are focusing on the more negative things. It's like it's almost like you're focusing on something that you know is not good for you, but you want it anyway. So this could be a bad relationship that makes you feel good, but yet you know it's bad for you. So in the past, it's telling me we have the Four of Swords, and that's telling me that you're tired, you're exhausted, you need a break. You really, really need a break, okay? And in the now, we have the Six of Cups, and that's nostalgia. That's focusing on things from the past, whether it's a person or a situation. It's definitely you're dealing with your fears. You're doing some cleansing in order to bring in what you really, really want. So focus on the positive again. But, you know, it may be somebody coming from the past, or maybe you going after somebody from the past. And what's around that is indecision, struggle with yourself. This is pretty much mental energy. You know, you're nitpicking it to death. You're analyzing it to death, but yet you're in the stages of new growth. Okay? And you're sitting back and you are just analyzing everything. You are watching, you are observing, and you are analyzing everything. You need to get out of that mind. You know, you have the ability to manifest you want. The kings are masters of their emotions, and it's like you're really trying to change that cycle. That it's like a pattern that you need to change. Okay. So what I show in the future is the moon, and the moon represents you need to follow your intuition. You need to come more into a balance. We have a duality here, but there's also secrets that need to be known or shared. Okay, and to clarify that, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords. It's like the seeds have been planted, the harvest is grown. You have to figure out how to harvest it. Okay? It's like she's trying to make a decision. How am I going to harvest all this? Okay? But yet you're stuck in that little squirrel mind in the wheel, and you can't decide what you want to do. Yet you're working on coming to mastery of your emotions so you can move forward to offer something of an emotional nature. So the Three of Pentacles tells me you've worked really, really hard, okay, but everything's still up in the air. Make some plans without nitpicking it, without over analyzing it. Okay, the energy around you is it's a lack consciousness. Okay, it could be financially, it could be emotionally, but there's a lack consciousness in there right now. You need to reframe that. You need to start focusing on what you're gratitude for, so you can move forward. The universe will respond to you focusing on what you have, and it will give you more of what you're grateful for. So the possibilities and the fears here are the Queen of Cups. This is a woman that is, this is a person, not necessarily a woman. This is a person that knows how to give, knows how to take care of things, take care of people, and somebody wants to offer their cup of love, okay? So what I'm showing in the now is the Two of Cups, and that's two people coming together either in a close relationship or a love relationship. It could also be a business partnership, but it's two people that are connected deeply, okay? So the clarification cards for that is the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you've been dealing with fears. You've been dealing with your illusions. You want to move into this very loving relationship. They call it the 1111 card, which could be your soulmate, you know, or your twin flame. But this is also a marriage card. There's a strong possibility of marriage there. And the King of Pentacles is somebody's very successful in everything they do. The money's there, the love's there, the fulfillment is there. You just need to be open to it. Okay, so we're going to pull two cards for what's working for you and what's working against you for Capricorn for the rest of January 2019. Okay. These are new cards, so I need to read them out of the book. So, and they're sticking together. Okay, so the first card is what's working for you is the shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. And we have the Sholin Master, be graceful in movement and action. So let me pull that up. Oh, I saw it. Where are you? Okay. So the shapeshifter says you may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. You are moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform in ways that people least expect. You have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You are guided to stay focused on the light, knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Note if you're seeing a particular animal regularly because its medicine is growing in you. And the Sholin Master says, you are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intention. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more graceful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So what's working against you right now is the Sage. Be devoted and committed. And Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. I've had this in 3 out of 4 readings already. Okay, for people. So Sage. Okay. Sage is 60 and 60 and 76. Okay, so the Sage says, devotion is a powerful energy. Right now, angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth. Your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body, but also a soul is all you need to continue growing and expanding. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. Make a note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share these teachings one day. And the Star Ancestor says, there's a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You're being drawn toward a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Awesome reading. Awesome reading. Okay, I hope this will help for the rest of the month. I will see you all the beginning of February. I'm going to try to start pulling some oracle cards each week. We'll see how that goes, because it seems like all kinds of things have been popping up lately. But I will try to do that next week. So I wish you all a wonderful rest of the month, and I will talk to you later. Have an awesome day.